Alright guys, so today we're going to be talking about the Breath of the Wild sequel trailer. We just got at E3. I've been wanting to talk about this all day. I'm so excited to get into this. I've watched this trailer so many times. I have some thoughts about it, some speculation and everything. So what we're going to do in this video here is I have the trailer slowed down, and we're going to be going through like frame by frame, looking at each scene and talking about what we see and speculate on what some of the things are. But really, I also want your guys' help here too. So if you guys see anything while I'm going through this that I miss, please point it out in the comments below. So let's get started here. Start off with just like these like really weird like aura here. It reminds me a lot of like the Sheikah technology, which is probably what it is, because once we get a view of this room here in a second, right here we get a first look at this room that we're in. And so what I see here on the sides, there's these designs on the rocks. So, and you also have this like green bluish aura here with like a hand on someone's chest, which obviously we're going to get a look at that more in a second. But this really makes me feel like this is some, you know, old Sheikah ruin or temple or something, right? One, because of the designs on the sides. So this is obviously some sort of like man-made structure, and number two, because of this like aura that we're seeing here, this really reminds me of like that blue aura that you see in the Guardians and all the Sheikah technology. So I really think that's what we're looking at here. Some room here, there's a person contained or dead or something. Not sure exactly the state of this person, but we're gonna see him kind of get revived here at the end. So then we move it to the next scene here, just some hieroglyphs on the wall here. You know, it just looks a lot like some of those old like stories that Cass would go through in the game. I don't think there's really anything to kind of point out here. Just looks like some people riding on horses going into battle. So maybe this is depicting whatever battle took place with this person in this room. Then we get another look here from above of that room. So again, we see this like Ganon type looking goo coming out of this person, and again we have this swirly Sheikah technology looking thing, which it kind of almost looks like, what do you guys think? Do you think that these are maybe like Hylian text here, like written in this spiral? I'm not sure exactly, but it looks like it is some specific text, so I might have to look at that a little bit later. So then keep moving forward here, and we get the next scene here, which is again just still that same room. They're walking in it. You just get a better look at it. There's these weird like crystals in here. Not sure if that will have anything to do with it. Then we get a nice good look here from behind of Link and Zelda, which I gotta say, I love Zelda's new hairstyle. And also I have a feeling, because of I'll just say this right now, because Link and Zelda here are traveling together, and obviously, you know, we do see them travel a bit at the end of Breath of the Wild, right? At the very end of the game, after you beat Ganon, they talk about having to go and help people, right? And since this is going to be a sequel, that basically confirms that it should be taking place after Breath of the Wild, right? Because I don't think they would call it a sequel if it was going to be taking place before. So anyway, what I'm trying to get at here is that since Zelda and Link in the end of the first game, they sort of go off on an adventure, obviously this looks like that's what they're doing here, right? They stumbled upon something, and also it makes me feel like maybe Zelda could be playable. If she's going to be with you this entire journey, which I'm making a huge assumption here just based on this little bit of gameplay we got, but if she's going to be with you this entire journey, maybe she will be playable. Also, maybe it could be multiplayer, so Link and Zelda could be playable characters. That would be insane. But let's keep going forward here. So then we get a look here again more at this like cave that they're in. They're riding some weird like ram or something. Again, we see like these blue like crystals, and again they're just in this room. Alright, so now we see this Ganon essence start oozing around. It looks like it's like coming back to life. Look at this picture here. Guys, if we're going to be able to explore this area, this looks like there's going to be this huge underground area. Then we move on. We got a nice good look here from the front of Zelda and Link. I gotta say, I really like her new hairstyle. I really like the way they look. I don't think too much is changed here. Obviously the gear they're wearing is a little bit different. I also like the kind of like breastplate that Link has here. But it looks like these guys are stumbling upon this being here in the center of the room. And we're gonna get another good look at him here. Alright, so again, we see this Ganon type essence oozing out. It looks like this thing is coming to life, right? Alright, so I'm going to stop right here. Okay, guys, I am almost certain, I'm going to say with very high confidence, I'm very certain that this is Ganondorf, okay? It just has to be. Number one, right here, he is wearing something that has a Gerudo symbol, right? So this is obviously a Gerudo. And also here, we have this long flowing red hair. Remind you of someone? Yeah, Ganondorf. Get another good look here. He's wearing some sort of like cloth, which also represents the Gerudo symbol there. All right, so now we get another really good close-up of this hand that I'm not sure what this could be. Okay, so it looks like it's holding or grabbing like something here, right? Almost like where his heart would be, but somehow holding his power or keeping him from reviving. Here's a really nice scene here. So we get a nice good look. This is definitely Ganondorf, guys. I'm saying that right now on record. This has to be Ganondorf 100%. And if it's not, then I'll just own it and I'll be wrong. But you know what? This really feels like it's Ganondorf. It looks, I mean, if it's a Gerudo, like, and it's a person, like what other person would that be, right? Like who else would have that much importance to the story that he would have to be like contained down here? Like it just has to be. Also, so this is a good part here because this is when the trailer starts speeding up like really quickly. So we didn't really get to see like what was happening. So now I'm gonna kind of go through this like frame by frame here so we can get a better look. Okay, so now seemingly this is Link kind of putting that hand on. So this is also another reason why I think this is some sort of Sheikah thing, because we know that Link has the Sheikah slate and he's able to use Sheikah technology. So it seems like he's sort of putting this hand on and is about to do something, right? So see here, you can see he's kind of putting it on as a glove, but like his arm is materializing here, which is very strange. What could this be? So he's doing something here, right? Then it cuts to this scene. We see Ganon's essence sort of start erupting out into this like cone here. Looks like we have, I don't know, just Zelda and Link holding hands. Alright, so now seemingly we get a look on the outside of this area. So I don't know for sure. Breath of the Wild's map is so large. Does this exist? I don't think it does. Or does some area that looks like this exist where maybe this could take place? I'm not sure exactly. But seemingly this is where this is all taking place, inside this ruins. So now here is a good look at this hand. This is all so strange because we originally saw the hand kind of pinning that person down, right? Then we saw Link kind of putting it on, but now here this is this hand grabbing Link who's seemingly falling or something. So now someone else is controlling that hand. I don't know what's happening here, but he's pulling Link up. Here's another look again. Now look at this. So these are the frames that you guys miss in the trailer by not being able to look at it frame by frame. Look at this. This is terrifying. Guys, if this is not Ganondorf, I don't know who it could be. Look at this scene here. So let me transition over. Here's Link and Zelda. Now the floor is seemingly collapsing because then it cuts to the outside as well in a minute. But the floor is collapsing on the inside. This being is seemingly being revived because here you see the hands start to move and flinch. Here's the hair. Now look here. See, the hair is more bright and lively. It's coming back to life. Look at this, guys. There's the Gerudo symbol again that he's wearing. And here he is, back to life. Ganondorf, baby. He's returning. Now we get a look on the outside. So there you can see the castle in the distance. And then it starts to crumble from beneath. So seemingly, this ruins that they're in is beneath the castle, right? That's what this is sort of pointing towards, right? And also what this makes me think. So I'm going to add another theory kind of in here. I feel like in this sequel here, we're going to have a big part of the map of Hyrule that we got in the first game, if not the whole thing, available to us. I really feel like this is going to happen. Number one, because they spent so much time, guys, on Breath of the Wild, right? So much time perfecting that world, the physics, and everything. I feel like it would be such a waste to now just completely scrap that world. And yeah, obviously games, you know, all the time are making huge new open worlds all the time, right? But this map is so large and there's so much more they could do with it because it's so scarce, right? Because we're in this aftermath of the world. So I really feel like in the sequel here, what they could do is keep a large portion of that original map already available to us. Maybe flesh it out more, add some more towns, add some more settlements, maybe make it a little bit more bustling. You know, Ganon has been defeated seemingly, so stuff should hopefully start thriving a little bit more. And then maybe what they do is add an adjacent region, or maybe even just a whole underground region, guys. Like, think about if they just took the whole Breath of the Wild map and added an entire underground to that. So now you have access to both regions. And maybe they don't make the underground area as large as Hyrule, but like, what if they add like half of the size of that map? That's crazy. Like, this, that would be insane. But I really feel like that could be a direction that they go here, just based on what little that we know right now. So again, we get this outside look here. Everything starts crumbling, the castle's crumbling, and that's it, guys. Wow. And I don't think it's a surprise that obviously they're working on the next Zelda game. And I think even at this point, most people suspected that it was going to be a sequel, but I am still so like shocked that we got gameplay, guys. And the reason that is so exciting is because they would not show this at E3, and they would not show gameplay, especially if this game was not at least close. Now, I know they didn't tell us like a 2019 or even like 2020, you know, little teaser here, but I really feel like since they showed it here, this is going to be coming out next holiday. So like holiday 2020, I feel like that's a possibility because from the looks of it, you know, it's a sequel. It's probably going to use the same physics engine. They might use a lot of the same map, a lot of the same assets. Same kind of thing that like Majora's Mask did with Ocarina of Time, that kind of sequel there. So this game is probably way further along than we think. And you know, if they released it next holiday, that's about 3.5 years of development time, which is actually, that's still a long time. So like, especially if they're reusing a lot of things. So I'm just so excited. This game could be coming out way sooner than we think. And now what's awesome is since we have this, that means like in every direct after this, we could potentially see even more of this game, right? Like, that is so exciting to me. But either way, guys, let me know what you guys think of this trailer. Let me know what your theories are, and I'll see you in the next video.